When we're talking about CLT and glulam, we're usually talking about products that have been fabricated in a shop on a CNC machine to tolerances of several millimeters at most. Handling, organizing material logistics, absolutely critical. The organizing and sequencing of material, so material arrives on site when I need it, in the order that I need it. You've got to handle it pretty carefully. You've got to understand that in most North American buildings, the CLT is left exposed. So we need to handle it differently. Wrapping it in plastic and protecting it, how you store it is critical. Instructing your people how to handle the material, not to walk on it. You know, there's some very simple ways to lift the panels, but they can be very heavy. I mean, we've lifted individual panels that were 13,000 pounds. Where does one trade scope of work start and another's finish? Where part of the steel is supplied by the timber contractor, the other part by the concrete, but the connection between the two of them needs such a high level of precision that it really should be fabricated in the same shop. Often we like to use an off-the-shelf engineered connection, similar to a product like the Sherpa. I like them because they're completely hidden, which means they're fire protected, aesthetically they look good, and we've got engineering values that have been well tested. Also very fast to assemble on site. Product out of Germany called HSK and HBV, which is a hugely rigid. The stairs at the Earth Sciences building is a perfect example of that. The fully threaded self-tapping screws allow us to connect these timbers in ways we really couldn't do with just ordinary lag bolts or bolting. We've got a 55,000 pound stair hanging out in space on mesh and epoxy at the Earth Sciences building. That stair feels really, really solid. If somebody hires me to do design review, first I'm looking for, is it possible to put together? Then I'm looking at connection design and going, are the tolerance expectations reasonable for the different trades involved? And the advantage is off-site fabrication, coming to site, very fast assembly of it. On some of these buildings we're putting, a panel up every 6 to 8 minutes. You're covering a lot of space in a pretty short period of time.